LDLC ASVEL Villeurbanne and Zalgiris Kaunas will want to finish the regular season strongly, and the incentive for ASVEL, of course, this week is particularly marked because it is ASVEL's European Heritage Week. We saw it in that win against Olympiacos a couple of nights ago. Lots of tributes to the Final Four team from 1997. Those tributes will be continuing today as well. Many of the former players from that team and the former coach are in the building as well. For Zalgiris, it's a chance just to get that bad taste of a really strong performance in Monaco that they just fell short and then faded away in overtime to effectively end their hopes of a play-in. It's their road form that's been the problem. Elsewhere, Olympiacos will look to bounce back with a win against Monaco, and so much on the line for Bayern Munich and Partizan on the outside looking in. Milan and Barcelona both fighting, and probably not both of them getting through. That's a big game as well, and the action just keeps on coming tomorrow as well. Big game after big game after big game. Ideally, you want a top 6 finish. You definitely want a top 10 finish. If you finish 11 or below, you can forget about it. And here we are with 3 games left in the regular season and still 12 teams very much alive and battling for those 10 spots. Well, Zalgiris started with a bang, but they have faded away. They were 6-1. Top of the standings earlier in the season, but they weren't able to sustain it, and ASVEL got off to a slow start and have never really threatened either. So both of them have shown on their day they're capable of beating anybody. For Zalgiris, there's just the one absentee, as he has been for much of the second half of the season. Lucas Kavicius remains sidelined. Other than that, it's the group that we saw performing in Monaco just a couple of nights ago. For Andrea Trinchieri and his team, and it's a chance to get that bad taste out of their mouths here today. Well, one man who that's a couple of the names for Zalgiris to keep an eye out for this evening. As for ASVEL, there's no Geoffrey Lauvergne, the former Zalgiris man, injured his left knee in the French League game against Monaco at the weekend, and he can't go. And Bayern Jai is a long-term absentee, and Charles Cahoudi, their captain, still remains sidelined as well, but they do of course have Ben Bentil to boost their roster as well. And Eric Poupé will know that his last 2 games, they've knocked off Olympiacos, the Euroleague standings leaders, and on Sunday lead the individual scorers again this evening. So that sets the scene then. As we have a look at some of the numbers, really, for Zalgiris, it's the most lopsided stat sheet. Dead last in points, dead last in 2-point shooting, dead last in assists, but number one defensively. They only allow 78.8 points a game. They're number one team defensively against three-point shooting, and number two defensively against two-point shooting. Something ASVEL will have to watch out for today: turnovers. They rank 17 out of 18 in that statistical category, and Eric Poupé knows probably not going to be able to get away with that. Eric Poupé with that win in Kaunas in round 17 behind Maledon's 17 points. And Andrea Trinchieri, as he says, he's not even looking for revenge. He's not even looking to start a new chapter. He said, let's start a new book. Both, of course, with plenty to play for still domestically, where Zalgiris are top of the Lithuanian league on a 20-2 record, haven't lost since late October. ASVEL 16-6, equal third with Paris, just a game behind Monaco and Cholet. And having beaten Monaco in the Principality on Sunday, Maledon with 27 points, 9 assists. Andre Roberson, 14 points and 8 rebounds. They've shown with the win in Monaco, backed up by the win here against Olympiacos, that they can beat anybody. It's a tough challenge facing Zalgiris, but maybe with all that pressure off, they can just cut loose, let it run, find some offense. The one thing you can be certain of, and we've seen it so many times down the years in the Euroleague, a game that may not have anything on the line in terms of playoff implications. Both teams will go at it hammer and tongs, and they'll both be going for the win. But yes, the one thing Andrea Trinchieri and his squad this year just not be able to find is balance. As I say, offense dead last, defense nobody better.
Accompagné du président de l'ASVEL de 92 à 2001, Marc.
Yes, there's going to be a member of the 1997 squad coming out with each of the current day players as well, which is a lovely touch from ASVEL in this special European Heritage Week. Special for Edwin Jackson. He's an ASVEL junior coming out with Alan Digbur. He said he's one of my childhood heroes. This is really special for me. Rondo De Colo coming out with Coach Beugnot.
Le numéro 34, Paul Billard. Et il débarque avec notre Doc 1997, Raymond Billman.
It's a really lovely touch, this, from ASVEL.
Et il est avec le couteau suisse du staff de l'ASVEL, Jean-Louis Campazzo. Place au 5 de départ, le numéro 1, Shaquille Harrison. Et avec lui, pivot international français de 2004, Jimmy Nebo. Le numéro 6, Théo Malédon. Et forcément avec lui, le meneur de jeu pendant 10 ans à l'ASVEL, Laurent Pluby. Numéro 13, Mene de Melo, Nil Sako. Et il vient avec l'auteur du shoot de la gang légendaire à Barcelone, Rémi Ripper. Le numéro 21, Andre Roberson, accompagné de la légende du basket français, l'indispensable Gilles Villeurbanne. Deux légendes de l'ASVEL vont rentrer ensemble. Notre capitaine, le numéro 23, David Lalalaiti. Et ai-je besoin de le présenter? pour Delaney.
Delaney Rudd, the legend, comes out to a standing ovation.
Ne jouons pas aux applaudissements pour chacun des champions Villeurbanne. L'équipe sera coachée par Pierre Coupé. Applaudissements pour LDLC ASVEL.
So plenty of green in the building today, and ASVEL going back to the green. And the Zalgiris fans that have made the trip up from Monaco, and there's a few of them here, they'll just blend in with all the home fans today. The legends of yesterday. Final 14 from 1997, being honoured and respected. Starters for Zalgiris today: Sylvain Francisco in the backcourt, Ignas Brazdeikis, Alan Smailagic, Brady Manek and Arnas Butkevicius. Very strong defensive group that. And of course Francisco, who brings all the fireworks out of the backcourt. It's Teo Maledon bringing the fireworks out of the backcourt for LDLC ASVEL Villeurbanne, supported by Shaq Harrison, Neil Sacco, Andre Roberson and David Lighty. And again, a very strong defensive grouping here, sent out by Pierrick Poupé.
ASVEL, toujours dans mon cœur. Merci beaucoup.
I think we need a translator to understand that. Always in his heart for Delaney Rudd. Our officials today led by crew chief Juan Carlos Garcia.
Et il restera bien sûr sur tout le match. Applaudissements pour Delaney Rudd et pour toute cette équipe dès 1997. Allez, on
So,
reste debout.
Monsieur le Président,
Ça joue, mesdames et messieurs, on reste debout, on reste debout, on reste debout.
make his way back upstairs, wearing the now retired number 4 jersey of Delaney Rudd, of course. Wearing that with the greatest respect. What an impact Delaney Rudd had in Villeurbanne in his 6 or 7 years here. Talking of impact, what about the impact this young man has made? Teo Maledon, not only on ASVEL but also on the whole league. Nobody's going to be wearing number 4 anymore in this house. Not playing for ASVEL. Andre Roberson's been a real star as well, this team, for this season. Only joined in early November. They brought him over from Cholet, who are having a terrific season in the French league as well. He's been immense for them. Well, ASVEL will want to keep this week of celebrations rolling, as I say, with the win.
Blocking foul. Force down. Nice breaker 4. Let's go, guys. We received 12 points on this. And remember, too short. You get it. Let's go.
Six-point game, ASVEL in front.
Applaudissements, s'il vous plaît.
Guys, we have to finish strong, okay? Okay. Mostriamo to decide this one. Lighty at the 4. Okay.